Hello everyone and welcome back. You know who it is. It's Creative Redundancy back again. Now it's time for another video for me with live creation mode and some chit chat. Just getting a few things ready here. Get our coffee going. Oh yeah, that's some good coffee. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Hopefully it's not too cold where you are. Hopefully it's nice and sunny. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be seeing sun today. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's supposed to be mainly sunny out today here. Oh, yeah, that's good. Kind of windy again. Hello, Rose. Alright, well, I'm gonna whip up the intro right, well, after. Hey everyone, welcome back. You know who it is, it's CR. So I'm gonna whip up the intro. Alright. Hello everyone. Hello Michael. Just cutting something right here. Just kind of making a punch from this pine stick that I have. I kind of drilled a hole through it, through the center, part of the way through. Now I'm cutting it. I should be using power tools, but whatever. I guess I'll eventually get it through with these hand tools. Come on. As you can see, it's nice and bright yellow. I actually died while staining this. Using some mustard, actually. Jesus. I'm only halfway through. Let's see. You'll see in a sec after I get this cut here what I'm doing. Oh, come on, get in there. Yo, it's Yankees Outdoor Adventures. Hello. How's it going? Hi. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Oh, come on. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I kind of mentioned it in my last live stream, or well, actually probably the one before that. I originally was gonna do it with this piece, but I kind of made the opening too wide. So the piece of metal I'm gonna be using to make an awl. Won't stay inside. So I had to go back, use an earpiece, and make the hole smaller. I kind of wish I centered it a little bit better, but whatever. If this one doesn't work or it's not as great, I can make a different one and try it again. Hello, old school with a modern twist. How's it going? You'll see in a sec, Yankee. I'm almost done. Maybe I should have got another saw. Whatever, I guess. Oh, it's almost done. Now, hopefully, the idea is that I'll see a hole on their side. Hopefully. And you'll see this. This is what I'm using. You'll see in just a sec. Hopefully it'll work just perfectly, like I planned it. But of course, these creation things never turn out as I planned. Oh, there we go. Seriously? Okay, I got it. I'm trying not to rip the wood off too much here. Let's see here. I should be able to get the screw through. I mean, not the screw, but the nail. The nail should slide in. Should slide in. And the idea is not to break the stick and not to hurt myself. See, the screw's starting to come out through this hole right here. Yeah, this one. Well, not the screw, the nail, I should say. I'm just trying to get it in there. Oh, I think I'm gonna need some oil or something to lube it so I can get it in there. Sheesh. I'm gonna have to grab a multi-tool. I gotta pull it back out. It's too... It's definitely gonna be tight enough. I probably won't even really need to use any adhesive in there. It'll probably just stay in there by friction, but I just have to get it in there. So the idea is that it's not come out like this, so I can use this as some sort of awl or punch. I'm trying not to drop that. So you can see the hole inside. If only I lined it up better. Next one. So, I'm just gonna clean the hole. I actually made the hole with this screw right here. Alright, Yankee. No problem, man. Thank you for taking the time to drop by. I'll catch you later. So yeah, anyways, I'm trying to widen the hole a little. I think I might have to go get some sort of lubricant of some sort so I can get this nail in. I can get the screw in, but I'm trying to get the nail in. Come on. I'm trying to get this nail in. I'm trying to do it without pounding it because I don't want to widen it widen it too much with the nail, because I don't want to split the stick. But basically what I'm doing is using this to make a handle so I can actually grab something and actually use it as an awl. Or some sort of punch. Oh jeez. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought. I'm trying to push it through. Let me center myself more. I'm trying to push it through. And honestly, not stab myself. I'll grab a file and kind of hammer it down. So it should come out here. Oh geez, it's so tight. Can't even get in or out. Yep. I should go grab some oil here. Unless I got some laying around. Yeah, I'm gonna need some oil. It's some WD-40 or something. I can only get a part of the way in. Well, that's what you don't see in my creation process at times. The time it takes me to like get these trivial little things in. I don't want to widen the hole too much, because then I'll lose that ability for it to be nice and snug, but I gotta get it wide enough so I can get the nail through. So I guess I'll keep trying here. Okay, that's too wide. Oh, jeez. See, you can barely see it. Let's try to make this hole a little bit wider and hopefully not too wide, but just a little bit so I can actually get this nail through. I guess I'll keep trying here. Oh, come on, come on. Hello, Valerie. How's it going? Alright, alright. Good night. Peace. Thanks for dropping by. Now, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to get that oil after all. I will be back in just a sec here. Just gonna grab this oil real quick here so I can add some lubrication to it. I'll be right back. Just a sec. Alright, TR is back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully this will help. Hopefully. It should reduce the friction here. So I can actually get this through. Oh, jeez, it's so hard. So difficult to get this through. I'm trying to do it safely without poking myself. Still trying at this. Maybe I should have made it a little bit wider. Oh, come on. 3-in-1 will fix just about everything. Yo, it's Nathaniel's Adventures. What's up, man? I'm trying to make an awl from this nail and this piece of pine that I made a bright yellow color. Yeah. Oh, come on. Having a hard time trying to get it through. Even with oil. It's not sliding. It's like I should have made the hole, my starter hole, bigger. Looks like I'm gonna have to kind of smooth this out again. There's too much friction on the inside. Although I want the friction so it stays in there without any adhesive. Well, it would be nice to get it in there first. So just not widen it just a little, clean it out a little, and hopefully it'll help. Now where did I put the screw? I mean not the screw but the nail. There it is. Alright. Oh jeez, I still can't get this through. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a long creation mode for me. Maybe I should grab a hammer. I'm gonna do it from this way. That way, if it punches through, there's nothing in the way. I'm not hurting myself. Just seeing how far I'm in. I'm only halfway through. So I'll just keep tapping this for a little bit. Yeah, my choice of words is probably not the best for this video, but whatever. Yeah. Should take a long time here. I think I'm gonna have to sand down the top a little. I don't think it's quite. Yeah, I guess it's okay. It's not quite level, but it'll be alright. Just trying to get this through. So you'll get the idea if it was their way. I'm just trying to get it through. That way, when I start using this, I'll have a nice handle, so I'll have some nice grip. And I'll be able to use it. Just have to get it through. Come on. Oh, jeez. The struggle is real this time, that's for sure. Alright, eventually I'll get this. Now, hopefully I'll get this without splitting the stick, or this piece of wood right here. Eventually I'll get this. The Gravener. I need to grab a smaller screw here. I need to make a pilot hole through the center a little bit more. Too much resistance. Can't even see through it yet. Let's see, what do I got to use for? Well, maybe this will work. Alright, I think this will help. You can sort of see a hole. I'm trying to make an awl from this Nathaniel. That way, this awl is one solid piece. Well, I'm not using this, but although I probably could. So basically, at the end, it'll turn into something similar to this. I'm just using this piece to get that hole, so I can get the nail through. Oh, come on. Oh, I still can't get it through. It's quite hard this time around to do. Oh, jeez. If I knew it was going to take this much longer, I probably wouldn't have shot live for this. But, whatever. Oh, wait. Come on. Get somewhere. I have to hammer it in. See? You're starting to see what's going to go down. Just gotta finish it now. Alright. Oh, finally. Alright, I finally got somewhere. Look. It's finally like how it's supposed to be. Just gotta finish it off. Alright. Whew. Alright, I finally got it. See, now the nails at the bottom, the head of the nails at the bottom. So now if I want to punch through like something like leather or something like that, it'd be much easier. Let's see, I should have some sort of scrap around here to use. Here, I'll take this piece of denim, for example. So, very easily for me to punch a hole through something like this. And let's try two layers of denim. Oh yeah. So basically I made this sort of like a hole punch, but for like clothing type materials. I probably should sand or try to smooth out the bottom, but whatever. it just stands straight up, or it should. I have to hammer it one more time. Alright, now, since I got half of it, now what I'll probably do later on is try to make another hole through a piece like this. So basically, I can have a cover. So basically, it'll go over top like this. It'll sit inside. So if I gotta make a punch through something like plastic materials like denim or something like that, or make a pile hole, I can use something like this. And since it's actually a nail, I can actually use a hammer to actually like hammer it in. It's not bad. Just something quick. It was more annoying to overcome the friction and get it in there. Because that's actually held in by friction. There's no glues or adhesives in here. And it would probably have been better if I centered it a little bit better, but not bad for a first attempt. So, yeah. So if I wanted to, I can like refine the shape at the top, but I'll probably just keep it like this for now. It'll be good enough. And what I'll probably do later on is sand this down just a little. Maybe I'll engrave it with something or whatever. Make it a little bit more unique. Now originally I was gonna do this piece and this would have been the bottom of the nail head, but since I made this hole a little bit too wide, I decided I'm like, I'll just use a different piece. I'm just gonna try something else here. I'm not sure if this would work. I'm not sure if this would work for anything for flint napping, but because I barely just got into flint napping, but it might. It wouldn't be bad, but not the best. So I can apply pressure and just. It'll be alright. Alright, let's see now. Since I made this, let's make something else while I'm at it. Now, let's see if I can find it here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So, I've been trying something like this out. This is just something I got for free. Some sort of rubber-like material. I got a loop at the top. I think it's, yeah, it's the arbor knot, yeah, or compression knot at the top. So basically I would hang this, pull one way, and basically use this to strop with. So like around a handle or something like that, pull it tight, and just run my blade around that. It's not too bad, not too bad. Something more expedient that I can use. Let's see here. I'm gonna try this out real quick here. Oh, here it is. Here's a piece of metal, thin metal. I'm gonna see if I can punch through this. I should be able to. Hopefully without hurting myself. I think it'd be easier with a screw though, because I'd be able to screw through it. Simulating some sort of can or whatever. So if I wanted to make like a hobo stove or something like that. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna do it with that because there's too many sharp edges on that. I'm talking about like a can, for example. Let's see if I can do anything. Put one at the top first. I don't think it's pointy enough. It's not pointy enough. Or I had to apply a lot of force into it. So it might not work for that so well. In comparison to if I use the screw. It's easier with a screw, I find. Because all I have to do is just get it in there enough so I can start turning it. Basically just twist it until it pops through. And unlike, yeah, I could use the nail, this nail punch I just made, but it won't work. But yeah, I guess it can work. Yeah, I guess it can work. So I guess since I'm here, I might as well make one on the other side. Exactly parallel to it, so right about there. So if I wanted to, I can tie some bale type of wiring around it, so I can make a little thing to hang it. Just need to put the holes through it first. I just barely got into that role as flint napping. I mean, I'm still learning about the terminology. I mean, it's easy enough to understand what a hammerstone is. I mean, it's easy. But some of this other stuff, pressure flaking and all this other stuff, I'm not sure about. But of course I'm just trying it out in smaller scale with what I have. It's probably one of those things that's easy to get into but hard to master, or a lifetime to master. Alright, I got the hole. So yeah, I guess it's possible to use this. I'm actually surprised I lined it up pretty good. Not bad. Oh, anyways. So, I guess that'll work for that. Although, probably next time I gotta make it flatter at the bottom. But whatever. Yeah, I've tried out a little bit of it, but nowhere as good as other people. Some people, they just, they do it in like 20-30 minutes and they got something awesome. 20-30 minutes, I'm still trying to get a basic shape. So yeah, so I want to learn about it. I'm trying to get some heavier weights so I can make I forget what it's called, but basically one end is weighted a little bit more, so when you apply pressure, it's supposed to push it or break it in a certain way. As far as I know, flint knapping is all about doing it in a certain way, so eventually you get the shape of whatever you want to make. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I'd get a few examples out. Now this has been flint knap. Now, I did not make this by any means, but you can tell right there. That's been flint knap. So you can see the notches on the side right here. The only thing is, it's not perfectly straight. Yeah, one of my friends gave this to me. It's not perfectly straight, but hopefully one day I'll be able to do this. And not only do it, but actually make it straight. And hopefully functional. Yes, bifaces. I'm still, like I said, I'm still trying to learn about the terminology. Well, sometimes the best way to learn something is just to do it. Try it out for yourself. Understand it. Hands-on approach. And hopefully later on I'll be like, oh, that explains the terminology. And hopefully match the terminology to what I'm doing. Matching what I'm doing to the terminology. So I guess now I just gotta figure out what to do with these other pieces I have. Looks like I got a few more people dropping in. That's cool. Cool. Let's see if I can use this pen for something here. See if I can make something. Come on. It's hard to get some of this stuff off at times. Well, I guess I'll use this lid on this pen for now. Until I get a wooden lid or cap to put on top. So it's safe to store it. Better put these saws away real quick here. Let's see. Make sure I put them around. I put away these tools too. I have all these screwdrivers, bit extenders out. Gotta clean up after these projects I do. I'm bad for doing projects at times and leaving the supplies out and not cleaning after. So bad for doing that. Have a sip of my coffee. Alright. Now, I've shown this before. Basically, well, you can tell what this is, obviously. Yeah, obviously it came from a bic. See, this would be the bottom side of the bic. So, let's see. I don't have another bic with me close by, but basically, this is the bottom of the lighter. So basically, after the lighter's been spent, there's no more fuel inside. I've gone ahead and I lined it up and cut, well, straight down and pretty much straight down. And basically, there's this loop or place I can add a lanyard right here if I wanted to. And right down there, right down there, I have some stored tinder. I can use it with it. I mean, it works. I've been thinking, should I add something else to this? Not sure. I mean, it already stands out already. It's nice and white anyway, so I probably don't need to add anything like orange or anything like that. So, but in the meantime, put that to the side. I'll probably use that for something else. Put it into some kit or whatever. Hold on a second. last live stream that I did, I kind of showed this off, so, well, not showed it off, kind of made it during that live stream. But basically, this right here, and you can check out that live stream to see the progress I made in it, but basically, it's basically like a repair type of kit. So basically, it's got thread, needle, tape, some floss, hot glue sticks, super adhesive pins and needles. So basically, if anything was needing repairs, like a bag or something, I can use some of this, or whatever. If I wanted to put these two things together, I could with the hot glue. Now, with the needles inside of it, what I've done is added a neodymium type of magnet, so it keeps the needles together. So when I pull out the needles from the safety pin, it stays together. So instead of because these needles are so narrow and small, it's very easy for me to lose them. So at least this way it keeps it together, keeps it, well, as a bigger thing. So even if I drop that, providing it stays together, it's bigger, so it stands out better. Versus trying to see like a very small needle like this. This would be easier to see than this. I mean, sometimes I've lost needles or certain small things. I'm just like, I'm like, I know it's around here, but where? You know it's around right near you, but you just don't see it. Or if I drop the needle in the carpet or whatever, I can use the magnet to run it over and try to pick it up. And of course, a needle can be magnetized if need be. So a lot of benefits for me to having this magnet, and the magnet doesn't weigh that much, and adds a little bit of functionality. Still trying to figure out if I can do anything on the outside. It probably, let's see here. It's probably as big as, a little bit bigger than a deck of cards, a little bit thicker than a deck of cards. Maybe the size of a soap bar, something like that. And surprisingly enough, I actually managed to get the lighter in there, so I can actually use the lighter with the hot glue, melt the hot glue, and use that as an adhesive to bind things together. I also have this little push type of pin, a little bit bigger than a normal size of push pin, so if I gotta make small holes or whatever. So if I'm sewing something, I can make that pilot hole, or first hole, and go from there. There's also buttons inside. Some safety pins. There's also a magnet here just to keep it together. best, but yeah, I have to work on that. So, hopefully the annoying part of shaking it won't bug me. Let's see here, what else? Well, I guess I'll show those off, but basically I got this for 50 cents, and basically I have screws inside, and basically it's organized in such a way that I have like nuts and bolts, stuff like this, just kind of miscellaneous type of screws. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. Some nails in here. Smaller screws. A couple of eye screws and stuff like that. So basically, if I need a screw, I'd be like, I can just come into this and be like, take a look. It's nice and organized. It's transparent, so I can see it and be like, oh, I need a screw of this size, and see if it works. I know I'm looking for a bigger one because I actually have more screws now, so I'm looking to expand it. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this live stream for now, so I can go set up for the next live stream, which will have some more stuff, because I gotta rearrange a few things to actually show it off. So I want to say special thanks to everyone that's dropped by. I know this wasn't the most exciting live stream, and basically probably half the time just trying to get this nail through this piece of wood. But so, if you enjoyed this video, live stream, remember to hit me up on a thumbs up. Like I said, special thanks to everyone that's been supportive on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And for everyone that's been giving lots of channel support and stuff like that, I appreciate that too. So as the world changes, so must oneself. To reach a new level of skill and knowledge, one must practice. A single person can help everyone in this world, but one person can help someone in this world. Alright guys, until the next video from me, the guy that's always in creation mode, it's peace out from CR, and I'll catch you next time, and thanks.